have kids?
You want to wear this? You need a necklace. You don't want a necklace?
You don't want any jewelry?
You don't want no jewelry? Just your earring. Yeah. All right.
All right.
It's Grammys.
All right, yes. 4 for 4.
Say with me, I am gonna do the work.
Gonna do the work.
Say it again, I am doing the work.
Doing the work.
Say it again, I am doing the work.
Doing the work.
Even by sitting here and us being assembled today, we are all doing the work. Let me tell you, our mental space is very, very important. And that's why I said spiritual and then mental after the spiritual. In order to gain strength, you gotta have resistance, and you gotta have weight. And sometimes we don't like the resistance.
Come on.
And we don't like the weight. But that's what gets you results. And that's what gets you strength. So whatever resistance that you may be feeling in life, and whatever weight that might seem like, ooh, this a little bit heavy, that just means you got more strength coming. That means you got more capacity to embrace and carry your purpose and what you're getting ready to walk into. And so it's very important that we get our minds right. Let me tell you something else, another reason why it's important. When you act like that didn't trigger you, when you act like that trauma didn't hurt you, you will not be able to push forward in the real triumph that you need. And so if you had any triggers that have ever occurred in your life, then you need to make sure you address those triggers. You need to make sure you address those traumas. The best way how to address traumas, the best way how to address triggers is not by ignoring them, but sitting with them.
Started out my life, got kids, and I was known, or they were known as Sonstar's children. Today, the way the cycles of life goes, all of my kids, I was married for 23 years to my first wife. She passed in 2003 and left me with 6 children, 4 boys, 2 girls. And today, 5 of those children are so heavily involved in the music scene. 4 of them are dropping projects this very year. And you may say I'm biased as a father, but before all of that, I was an artist. I have always been an artist before they came along. So I appreciate art, and I'm not going to say something is good when it's not. I will always motivate people to do better. Don't settle for mediocrity, do better. So when I tell you that my kids are as good as anybody you've ever heard and better than most, that's not an exaggeration. And one such child happens to be the artist Tory Lanez. I started out with him being the son of Sonstar. Now everybody looks at me and that's Tory Lanez's father. It's interesting how life goes. And I just want to share very few things with you before I sit down. Not one of my kids has ever been a product and never will be a product of this philosophy that said go to school, get a good education so you can get a good job. All right? We all know it very, very well. You're looking at a system that molds you into one kind of thinking. And the higher you go in that system, if you go to masters, you go to PhD, sometimes you become more of a servant to that system than the person who is just starting out, because that system has molded your mind so that you can now tell these people, moreover, I am the proof that you have to go this way in order to make it. I have nothing against education, but let's face it, many people who get stuck in that system never ever find that out. And guess what? They become the educated labor pool that those with the real money can continue to draw from and continue to succeed, because they know the principles that they didn't want to share for years. But thank God for the internet, thank God for the technology where the information is open to everybody. And I've told my kids from day one, success is not the goal in life. Success is the platform. Success is the platform. And so you need to find out who you are. And purpose to most people is a mystery. like, I don't know what my purpose is. I'm trying to find my purpose. It's really, really simple. It's the thing that when you get out of bed in the morning that you wish you were doing rather than many times what you are doing. Or if you are involved in that thing, you usually get out of bed, and though the storms can be raging around you, deep inside of you, you're saying, I'm so thankful that I get to do this. You understand? It's the thing you actually like doing, not the thing that the system has told you, you know, and for us artists, it's the worst. You know, people tell young basketball players in high school or college, well, you know, only a certain percentage makes it to the NBA. You gotta have that mindset that says if only 1% makes it, I am a part of that 1%. Can't nobody stop me from getting to where I'm going. And I'm telling you, once you have that kind of mindset, you begin to find that you will tap in to that God factor. Listen, I'm meeting this lady, hearing her speak today because God orders my footsteps and He is the one that created the universe. I've been in church for a long time and I hear Christians talking about mansions on Main Street in heaven. I don't want a mansion. We are standing in a mansion right now. If I work smart enough, I can own many of these while I'm right here on earth. Why do I put in all the work, go through all the stuff that I go through, sacrifice my family at times in order to fulfill purpose, when all I'm doing is looking forward to a mansion? No, I want to sit beside Father and say, show me how you made that planet. That's what I'd like to know. Show me how you speak a world into existence. Because guess what? You have that capacity. We just don't know it to the fullest extent that we should know it. But I want to encourage you. Know why you are here.
The seeds you plant live on, you know what I'm saying? I wanna live to be 120 years old, healthy, you know, but you know, if I don't, I still wanna live today like it's my last one.
Malik, I love you, big brother. You're the one who put me in this game to the next level, and I really appreciate you so much. The world is blessed by having you in this existence with us. Happy birthday to you, and thank you for inspiring us, and thank you for putting Chicago on the map. My kids love you. They call you Uncle Malik. You're like a father to me, bro, so I love you, man. Thank you for helping me with my first Grammy. Let's get it.
God, Malik. Happy birthday, bro. Beyond blessed to be here. I appreciate you. Congratulations. Keep doing well, my brother. Peace.
And what was your inspiration throughout your entire life? Like when you were a kid, from like growing up in Chicago, and
I didn't
now
have much inspiration. I didn't want to be alive, so I did things to get myself killed. I was in the street, you know, starting going to war with people that could kill you. You know what I'm saying? So that's why when I went to the army at 18, I was like, man, it'd be great to die at war, you know, because I didn't have any inspiration to live. I was sad. I was depressed. You know, I felt abandoned. I felt unloved. You know, and it's good to love people, but it's really great to be loved and loved in return. To love and be loved in return. So I've started to gain that in my life and picking the right people to love. Because, you know, you got so much love in you and you're wounded, you want to get it out. And you want it to land, but if it lands in a bad place, you know, it'll never flourish.
Congratulations on all the wins and all the things that's going on. Beautiful being here.
Happy birthday to the birthday boy. You know what I'm saying? It ain't my birthday, you know what I'm saying? But I'm for you, man.
Fireman.
But you celebrate.
Yes, sir.
Two-time Grammy Award winning producer Fireman. Give it up for that Dawson.
Hey, congratulations.
Two-time Grammy Award winning engineer. You know, I brought these guys up into the game. You know what I'm saying? They don't really fuck with me no more, but hey, you know what? The Prophet, two-time as well. You know, Grammy Award winning. We lost the big one. It felt weird. I told you how it was gonna feel.
It felt
weird because we had a better album. I know we had a better album than everybody that was in there.
every album.
Donda was the best album. I'll do music for a lot of other people. Rihanna, Snow Allegra, Beyonce. You know, Jay-Z, Paul McCartney, I do music for other people. And I knew that album was better than everybody else's album was just. And even though our album could have been better, it was still the best.